Good evening, everyone. Okay. This week it's a little better. Oh dear, I've left the sound on. Okay, let's try that. As you can see, I have made significant progress in my diamond painting. Oh, Kate's here. Hello, Kate. I think I've been a bit too keen to start. Hello, Harry. Okay, so this week I decided I was going to be a little bit more sensible about my timings before I started doing the live. As soon as I came down after putting Grace to bed, I put my pad on the stand, my phone on the stand, got myself set up, and sort of like left them there. So, you know, there wasn't any rushing disasters because I decided to browse on my phone for 20 minutes before the stream, as well as eating dinner and all that sort of thing. But as you can see, cow has definitely progressed. I'm down to 2 sections remaining. They're sections and a bit. If you look here, just briefly place that down. So yeah, they're sections and a bit. But I was going to do the whole row across and then just do that tiny little bit at the top. But I thought, you know, I'm already here. I might as well carry on. So yes, here we are for the last live. I have kitted up for Arietta's event, the Once Upon a Time, and that will start on Saturday. Arietta's just put, not the last live ever, I hope. Depends on what day you ask me. Hello, Kay, and hello, Sarah. I have enjoyed doing the lives. It is really it's some days it goes really, really quickly, but then some of the technical problems make it a challenge. I mean, before I came on the live, I was talking with my husband, and he was saying about if I wanted to carry on doing this, maybe find a way to link my my camera to my laptop, so I can actually use my camera as opposed to using my phone, which that'll be something I definitely need to look into. But I have got planned a couple of videos. I will have a post review of this one, and then hopefully in the not too distant future, a post review of my autumn paint gem minis, because as I realised, I am down to my last one, of the autumn set. I don't know what I was actually expecting with the Paint Gem minis. I got it into my head that they'd take, like, you know, one evening and they'd be done, or, you know, at most a couple of hours. I was quite surprised how long they've actually lasted me. I tend to do it where I know I've got limited space. So, like, when we went away on holiday, they were perfect because they don't really take much space up. I like taking them over to my mum's on a Saturday when we take Grace over, because, again, I'll just, the box that they come in, I'll just grab that with about 5 pots of beads and just take that and go, and everything fits all in the box and it's great. Let me have a catch up with the comments. I'm determined to try and do more diamond painting than chatting this week, because I don't know how Ariette does it, but I never seem to get anything done. Let's see. Ariette says you could do one a month if weekly is too much. And Kay's put, I think with how good you are at these, you should do at least one a month. Kay also says the cat is I was doing the cat during Arietta's live last night, and it was just it's so cute. I kept trying to tell her, but she I think she kept missing my message in there, and I just think he's adorable. I had to send her a picture of him afterwards because I knew Arietta would love the little kitty. Arietta says she agrees with the portability of the minis. It does. I mean, I've actually got one on this desk. Excuse me while I grab everything else that's on top of it. You know, because we just like keeping stuff on our desks when we shouldn't. So on my desk, I have the Rainbow Edition, and I also have the the Mystery Edition as well. And yeah, I love the boxes. Are just a perfect sort of like portable size. I whack a small tray in there, a pair of tweezers or diamond painting tool. I tend to do mostly tweezers, and yeah, it's just great. Just grab and go, and you know, I love it. Okay, Sarah, she's quiet, fighting her work computer. Just throw it in the bin. That is the best possible sort of like way to go forward with that. Harriet says, welcome to anyone new. Please do come and say hi. We are a lovely bunch, and please hit the like and share the love too. And she's also put, the little bird is lovely too. There is a little bird over on this side, and underneath this sheet there is another little bird on the other side as well. So yeah. So my plan is doing the live tonight. I will be recording a video tomorrow where I'm going to try and get as many people to come in, comment on a special word, and then that will that will be people's entries in for the prizes. And then in about a week's time, because I want to give people an opportunity to be able to get entered in, and for me to collate all the information. And then in a week's time, we'll do another live and we'll do a little Wheel of Fortune and we'll get some prize winners, I hope. So that is the plan. So whatever I don't do tonight, which will be a lot, I will be doing on Friday. And if it's not done by Friday, I will be taking my canvas to my mum's. Although, on the way here, I've just walked past the fridge and realised we have a birthday party to go to on Saturday. I thought this one was the Sunday one, but obviously not. I've got like 3 invitations on the fridge at the moment. Way too many birthdays at nursery. Kate says that she's working away on her unicorn. Go, Kate! Kate says 2 birds by the cow is worth more for by the tree. Kate also says I don't have to finish it before the 1st, do I? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Because I'm hoping you're not going to hold me to that next month, because there's no way that unicorn's been done in a month. I'm definitely not going to have that sort of timescale for the size of it. And this is just a 40 by 50. And this has taken a long time to get to this stage. So let's see what's happened since last Thursday. So Friday I was due to go to the opticians, and while I was there they said that if your eyesight hasn't changed, we will have to charge you for the appointment. I was like, it's definitely changed. So and I was right, because let's face it, we all know our own eyes, right? And so, and then I was really shocked. So I need, for my short-sightedness, I now need reading glasses as well. But I was really shocked with how hidden they were about their prices for varifocals. So because of the way that my work works, the reports that I need to do, I need both long-sighted and short-sighted at the same time to transfer the data from one medium to the other. So it's not an option to have a pair of reading glasses as well as a pair of long-sighted glasses, so I can see long distances. So that's not an option, because I'd just be constantly changing them all the time. I went through all that, picked out some lovely glasses. They're black and white, so they've really got a nice contrast going on. And then I took them over to the person, and then they started to talk to me about varifocals. Now, what I wasn't expecting was the different costs of varifocals. So I bought a pair of glasses that were in the £70 range, because I've heard that the varifocal lens will be included within that cost. Otherwise, it was going to be an extra £40 on top of whatever frames you picked. So that's where I thought I was going to be at the end of this. And then he turns around and says to me, right, the first lot of varifocals we've got are at £40, then it's £90, then it's, and it goes all the way down to an extra 180 quid on top of the frame cost. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me, you can go do one. And that's as polite as I can be about that. I was just so shocked, and it was like there was nothing on the website to give me any sort of indication that that was going to happen. And I believe that pricing should be ready available to everyone, so you can do your investigating and you can work out what's happening. I don't like surprises like that, especially when it comes to money. So I didn't go for the cheapest varifocal lens. I went for the £90 one, which took my total up to £120 for my glasses. But I left the opticians feeling like have I bought the right lenses? Because he said, oh, I need to know what you will actually use like the varifocals for to be able to best advise you. I still feel that that was his way to try and push as much as he possibly could to get me to buy the elite ones, which I don't know about you guys, but right now is not a doable thing to spend like 300 quid on a pair of glasses. It was just, yeah, I just felt a bit blindsided by it all. So, but I've picked what I've picked, and I guess I'll see how I do. So I'm due to go back in 2 weeks, so another week on Saturday, and go try on my glasses. He said I should have a proper fitting because they're varifocals. And then he said if I'm not getting on with them in a couple of weeks, I can go back and they will no quibble sort of like sort them out. So to be honest, I think for me, I don't think I'll have too much problems adjusting to the varifocals. I do a lot of trying to peer out of the bottom of my glasses anyway, while I'm doing those reports at work. So I'm hoping that will go in my favour. But I'm not sure how weird it's going to be to actually drive in said glasses, because I definitely won't need the short-sightedness while I'm short-sighted. Yeah, the reading side of the glasses for while I'm driving. Okay, let's see. Harriet says I couldn't be without my varifocals. Kay says I can't wear varifocals, they give me migraines because your prescription is so awkward. Eric says, I hate where prices aren't shown, so sneaky. That's exactly how I felt. I felt it was so they could, at the last second, almost bully you into buying the glasses that they want you to buy. That's just a personal opinion. Okay. Right eye very short-sighted, left eye long-sighted. Both have an astigmatism, and both eyes need toric lenses. Okay, you'll have to explain toric lenses to me. So I have 2 pairs, one for normal vision and one for reading. Yeah, that's what I am worried about having to go to, because I know that would just drive me crazy. I've just got new lenses, but me new glasses with it. But I love mine, so just the lenses changed. Still cost £100. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Sarah says, me over here surprised Brits pay for their glasses. Oh wow, you don't pay for your glasses over there. Sorry, Kay says, if you're on benefits, you get a voucher for so much. You pay for the rest. And if you're working, you pay for it all. So with me, because I am diabetic, I get my eye test free. But anything else, I pretty much have to pay. Yeah, so that was Friday, and then I had came back home, did more diamond painting, hence why I'm so far along in this now, and went to pick up our daughter when it was time, but managed to get a lot done, which I was really pleased about. And then on the Saturday, after swimming, I packed up my diamond painting, took that over to my mum's, and did a bit more while I was over at mum's. Because Grace just wants to play with Nanny at that point, which I'm never going to turn that down. And yeah, that was pretty much the weekend. Sundays is pretty much just food shopping and washing clothes. Who has any more time to do anything else? And Monday I went back to work and found out that nobody decided to cover my job while I was having my day's holiday. So I went back in and had to do 2 days worth of work, as well as any other problems that cropped up. To say I wasn't happy, Bunny, was a slight understatement. Sarah says, no one did it while you were gone. Now, my first job in the morning when I get to work is doing the big stock order for the depot. So it can be anything from 150 parts to 200 on an average day. So when I ran it on Monday, it was 350 parts lines. It was horrific. You've got a time deadline to get it done by, and so I've got to submit the order by 11 o'clock, and you've got to do so many other things in order to be able to submit it. So very complicated, very pain in the neck, and I think it was about 10:45 by the time I'd submitted it. And most people just kept out of my way. So we're talking about laser eye at the moment. When I was a lot younger, much earlier, in maybe late 20s, I went to the opticians to discuss a possibility of having laser eye surgery. And I remember they told me that I could get it done, but because not my age then, but he said in the future, when my eyes start going the other way, they've got nothing to actually solve that problem. So I could spend all that money out to get it done, and then say 5 years down the line, I'm going to need to wear glasses again anyway, and that always just put me off. So it's 7 up there, another 7 over there. Seven over here. Where's it gone? No, just deep concentration while desperately trying to find another letter. And I shall have a quick read of the comments. After picking my next colour. Don't want to do 3 because 3s and 8s there's a lot of. So guess 1. Yeah, okay. Where were we? Sarah, I paid 2,000, 7,000. 7,000. That is insane. I'm sure when I looked, and this was a few years ago, 10 plus, I think they were telling me something like 2.5K. And she got the quote, thinking it would be cheaper than constantly buying glasses. Not at that price, it doesn't. But yeah, so I've been really busy with work. Work is crazy busy anyway. And diamond painting where I can. I don't know how many of you saw it, but I posted a picture of my Paint Gem Mini that I completed, and Grace was at the dining table doing an Elsa Frozen jigsaw puzzle. So I took that opportunity to just grab my little paint gem and just do some while she was happily doing the jigsaw by herself. So that's the reason I managed to finish that. And then today I actually took some coasters into work and was doing a little diamond painting coaster while I was having my lunch break. Didn't fancy doing much of anything else. Oh, another one. So that worked out quite perfect for me. When I was a lot younger, when I was a lot younger, I used to have contact lenses, and I used to love my contact lenses. And then one month, I got a bad contact lens. They got one set of contact lenses for the month, and I remember going into work, and it was really irritant. I kept on putting drops in to try and soothe the contact lens, but it was having none of it, and started to get really sore. And someone made a comment about my eye, and I went and had a look, and the white of my eye was like blood red. And at that point I decided to take out the contact lens, and someone then drove me to the eye hospital in Birmingham, and they told me that I was it was a good job that I'd taken the contact lens out when I did, because if I'd left it in any longer I could have lost the sight in my eye. And that was the last time I wore contact lenses. You know, they said that it was such a rare chance that that could ever happen, but not rare enough in my book. But I used to love my contact lenses. Yeah, it was really, really scary, really scary. So it was, yeah, not good. But the thing is, once your mind is tainted to something like that, it's hard to say, you know, it could have happened, but it didn't. It's very easy to say, but no. Thank you, Kay, for saying that my mini was cute. It is very cute. I have loved doing the autumn set, but I also really, really love autumn. I love all the colours. I love the leaves. I love the pumpkins. But yeah, I have, for my first paint gem mini set, I'm really pleased I went with that one. At some point I do want the Mandela set, and I do want the Tuscany set. The second they brought out that Tuscany set, I fell in love, you know. So yeah, at some point I will acquire that. But yeah, the autumn one has been really nice. But my mum is still working on the set that I bought from AliExpress. She started a new job and hasn't really had much time to like relax in the evenings. By the time she gets home, she's completely shattered, and definitely is not in any frame of mind to do any diamond painting. But I think it was Sunday she sent me a message and she completed the little orange one. But orange one, I mean the fruit, not the colour. And yeah, she had a great time. And I'm hoping that's the start of her wanting to do a little bit more diamond painting, because she hasn't touched it for like 6 months. Sort of, she's just been getting home and just been falling asleep on the sofa mostly. I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. Kay says, I think I'm more scared of losing my sight than my hearing. Oh, I think either would be absolutely petrifying. Arieta's put, I've done the museum set, the black magic, and the tattoo set. I know you've got the mystery set still to unbox, because I remember having a conversation with you about it. But yeah, I've still got the, like I said, the mystery and the rainbow one to do. And I didn't know this was a thing, but Cat Ear do some, which seem to be slightly cheaper than what Paint Gem sell them at. And they are the Paint Gem sets. And of course you've got the free shipping from Cat Ear as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I've only got a few sets, but still, grab yourself a bargain. Kay says, you're all doing minis and I'm ordering DPs. Just got one 50 by 90 books on shelves. Obviously, we now need to see a picture of that, Kay. Ari said they are the Paint Gem ones. They're just distributing them, and they're definitely cheaper, especially for us in the UK, where like the shipping charge is extortionate if you're not going for the bundle to get it over the amount that qualifies for free shipping. Anymore? I was on TikTok a couple of nights ago, and there's this lady who I watch on there. I can't think of the name. I'm sure it's got like RK in it. And she showed a canvas that she was spotlighting, and it was from a company called Mellis, Melles. I did a quick Google of them, and it was some, I think half the website was in like Portuguese, but they had some beautiful artwork. I couldn't tell, because of the fact that half the wording was in Portuguese, I couldn't tell if it was licensed or not. But they had the most cutest mermaid in a potion bottle, which just looked adorable. Like I say, it was only a quick look. But I don't know if any of you guys have heard of them. So I saw today that I had a message from, I guess it was an email notification to let me know that I had a new subscriber, which I thought was really awesome, because we all love new subscribers. And while I was looking, I decided to have a look how many subscribers I was up to, because last time I checked, I'm not sure if this was last week, I was up to something like 113, which I thought was fantastic. And I opened up my my YouTube and went, what? It's now up to 227, which means I found 227 crazy people like me. But I was just so taken aback with it. Oh, 228, was I wrong? And crazy people definitely include you guys. See. Yeah, I have noticed that Diamond Grandma has been tagging me into a lot of videos that I'm nowhere near being caught up yet. Again, right now I'm extremely short on time, and I haven't even managed to watch Arietta's crochet video that she's done that I really want to see. I will get around to everything. Anyone fancy going into work for me tomorrow? So I can stay home and diamond paint and catch up on stuff. No? Any takers? Apparently it's not important if you do the stock order or not. So when we do the stock order, there is a the stock order will then turn up the next day. Normally at some point in the middle of the night it turns up. So the nights guy on Sunday night had a really easy time because nothing turned up. He wasn't quite as forgiving on Monday night, and when he had those 350 lots of parts that he needed to put away. Apparently he's still not talking to me, which is fine because he's on nights and I don't have to see him. And as I said to anyone else, I'm not taking responsibility of you lot not doing my job when I'm not here. Little cow's horn. Is that all my cues? Right, let's do G. Kay's put, I got a good t-shirt on today. I'm not sarcastic. I'm just intelligent beyond your understanding. G, 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 G. I think I thought I did. Maybe I was wrong. I do. So my okay, words fail me. My diamond painting I am doing next month for Arietta's event is Big Unicorn and Little Fairies. And here's, I don't know how well it will show because it's got shine on it. But this is a picture of the canvas. It is absolutely beautiful. I bought this, I can't even remember how long ago. It was my first purchase from Diamond Art Club, actually, from the website. And I've been trying to find an opportunity to use it. And this is it. So I'm very excited to get going with that. But it really, really is beautiful. But we shall have to see. For me, I'm just hoping those drills have calmed down with the static, because trying to actually box those up, put them into pots was a little bit of a challenge for me. I had to walk away a couple of times before I went and killed someone's starting in there. Come here. Come on, over there. Little bitty bit. That's the T. Did I do the G? There we go. I think that's all the G. Nope, there's one up there. In the kitty's hat. Yes, Ariette's just put beautiful but staticky. I mean, static was not the word. As I was trying to get them out the bags, once I got them either into the tray or they were literally just jumping across my dining room table. I was not a happy bunny, and that was with me using the anti-static. I've basically put the anti-static into the bag, folded in half, making sure that the beads had contact with the anti-static as I was trying to pour them into the pots, and that helped, but it was still very, very difficult process to endure. There's 51 colours in my unicorn. Don't drop the lid. Be right back. Yeah, there's 51 colours in my unicorn. Does look like there's going to be a fair amount of colour blocking for like the backgrounds and stuff, because there's huge chunks of background with this one. So that should make those bits go a bit quicker. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how it will turn out. My only other Diamond Art Club one has been that I've done has been my pink girl. She's got pink hair, and she was lovely to work on, and yeah, really enjoyed that. I think the diamond painting was called Wishes. Come on, there's the pot. Okay, number 4. Just wondering if I had something to hand. What did to do with those? this box. So last night I was talking about one of my thermal printers. Not the one I had in mind, but it will definitely do. I ordered from Temu last time I placed an order. I ordered myself some rolls of the label paper, which was considerably cheaper than buying it from Amazon. But it is the official one for Faux Memo, which is the branding of my my thermal printer. So this is the box. But I ordered myself some pretty labels for a fraction of the price of what I paid for my white ones of the same sort of size. So these are circles. Can't really see that in the light. Don't know if I hold it any closer, if it'll help. But yeah, these are circles on like a square paper. Nope, not really helping. But yeah, I've got some pretty ones to go with it. And on my ribbon one, the D30, I got a pack of 3 of the different colour ones for that one as well. Oh, I think I might see the box. I see a box. It's an empty box. Not what I was looking for. What did it do with those? Everything's in a nook and cranny. No, we're not going to fiddle because we'll make things fall over. What are these? What are these? I found another box. This feels about right. So these are my small label ones. I think these are 12 mil. Yeah, 12 mil by 40 mil. So there's one. There's the other. So I've got a blue, a greeny, and a bluey, white, pinky one. So yeah, they're only tiny, tiny little labels. But I've been using these to actually label up my bags once they go into storage. So once I've finished with them, I also used the D31 to label up my number 8 on this one, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, all my pots have been labelled with, this is with the bigger one, the Faux Memo 110M or M110. I'm not sure which way around it is. I found some 20 mil by 20 mil circle yeah, the 20 mil by 20 mil circle ones which fit my pots completely, and I've had no problems with actually removing them. They haven't left a sticky residue. I don't know if it's because they're slightly plasticky. I hope you know what I mean by that. Some of the paper ones, when I've used like paper ribbon sort of like printer, they've been quite definitely leave a big residue on the back. Yeah, so I will put a link in the Crafty Coven for both of my printers. Both of them were bought from Amazon. I put number 4 back in the box. It's what I'm using. I hope it's the one I'm using. Yeah. Yeah, I got the M110 while there was a deal ongoing, and I think I got that for like around the £30 mark. and then I got the D30 for about £12, and I've been labelling like a crazy woman, as you do. I've not only been using them for my diamond painting, my spices have been my spice rack has been updated, plain and self-raising flour, and you can do pretty little borders and all sorts. So it's sort of like I love it. As Harriet said last night, yeah, I've definitely got my money's worth out of the little printer. I've even started to make labels to actually go into my planner as well. Let me see if I can grab my planner a second. So I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I do a little journal. It's my lovely little journal. And this week, this is the first time I've done it, but my January bit at the top here is a 30 by 40 label from the M110, and then on the one side where I've got my DP progress, I've got hashtag DP Big Butts 25 with my little ribbon printer, and on the other side I've got the hashtag Once Upon a Time for when I start on my other canvas. So I'm starting to even utilise this into my planner. But yeah, I think if you get something like that, you've got to really make it work for you. But yeah, it's I mean, my little ribbon one at the minute has been coming with me to work. You know, as you do. But yeah, you get an app to go with it, and in the app you can add borders. It gives you the choice of about, I want to say 6 or 7 different fonts. And I've been getting let me go grab something quickly. I've been getting icons off the internet for symbols for what's on our charts for diamond painting. I mean, this one's very simple. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, and then onto letters. But my Diamond Art Club one, when I was kitting that up, I found that 3 of the 6 stickers off the sticker chart had actually disappeared. I couldn't find them anywhere, which I thought was really odd. I was expecting them like attached to the back of the canvas or something, but no, couldn't find them anywhere. So I then had to make up my own labels, and the ones that I couldn't find the actual symbol for online, because I don't know where they get their symbols from, and very, very difficult to try and do a Google search on. I took photographs with my phone, cut them down to size, and turned that image into the symbol that I then printed out on my label maker. So let me go fetch that, and I will show you what I mean. So this case is my overspill from my bigger case of extra pots that I needed, because I didn't want to put everything just into like bigger pots. So Let me quickly show you these. Some of them came out really well, others not so well. So, for example, there's this one. That one came out quite well, quite clear. And then one that wasn't clear, but I can still see it's a squiggly line. And at the bottom I've still got like the DMC code, so I can still find it that way. But yeah, some of them it worked really well with, others not so much. I was having problems with like the ones with the darker backgrounds and all sorts. I've got like 2 diagonal line one, and I basically put like / in twice and did it that way, and that worked for me. So you know, I can make out what it is, and that's the only thing that matters. So you've got to make it work for you. So yeah, I went labeling crazy as you do. And yeah, I do love my label machines. So it is 7 minutes past 9. So I think I am going to call it there for the evening. I just want to thank all you guys for coming and joining me. Be it you're here chatting in chat, or you're lurking in the background, you know, lurking and working. Not just this week, but every week you guys have come in, and it's really meant a lot to me that you've come, and I'm not just sat here by myself. And yeah, so thank you all very much for coming and supporting me every single week. You know I love you guys. So I'm going to leave this here, and I've really had fun in this event. It's been challenging, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I'm going to leave you all in peace and have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I shall see you very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.